So how do you get stuff done? How do you get the attention of your congressman, your elected representative? How do you get their attention to the issues you want their attention on? Because what do you do? Well, first of all, there's this article at attention.gov. How to make your congressman listen to you. And what happened was this woman put out a series of tweets because she was a congressional aide to actually Jason Chaffetz. Chaffetz. How do you say it? How do you say Jason Chaffee's last name? Do you say Chaffee or Chaffetz? I say Chaffetz. So here we go. Here's what she said. She said, like a lot of people, I've been reeling from the election. Ellsworth, a registered Republican who campaigned for Hillary Clinton.
She's supporting the Republican.
She said, so I thought people... So I thought people might like to know how you mobilize and activate individual communities to reach each member of Congress. I just thought I have this knowledge, and I did this for 6 years, and it's probably important for people to know what those specific actions are for. So we're going to tell you, going to show her. She laid out a series of tweets. Well, she laid it out. And I'm here with Ron Placone, Steph Zamorano, Hank Thompson. If you hear their voices, hey, Ron, say hi.
Hello.
Hola.
All right.
Hi.
That's Hanky. And so here's her tweets. She says, I worked for Congress for 6 years, and here's what I learned about how they listen to constituents. First, tweeting or writing Facebook is largely ineffective. I never looked at those comments except to remove harassing ones. Okay. She says, second, writing a letter to the district office state is better than sending an email or writing a letter to D.C.
Because our government's always looking out for the environment.
So write a letter, which has a big carbon footprint, and send it to their home office in your state. Don't send it to their D.C. office. She also says, but the most effective thing is to actually call them on the phone.
Oh, my God.
That's green.
Yep.
At their district state, at the state office, not in D.C. They have to talk to you there.
Nice.
They have to talk to you there. So someone has to pick up the phone at the office. We repped 500,000 people. It was impossible to read and respond personally to all the letters. Impossible. This was something in particular that I cared about as a staffer and worked very hard on, but the sheer volume of emails is overwhelming. So we batched them with computer algorithms and sent out form letters based on topic and position, regardless of the method they were received. But phone calls, that was a thing that shook up our office from time to time. One time, a radio host gave out the district office phone number on air. He was against our immigration policy and told our constituents to call, and they did. All day long. All I did all day was answer phones. It was exhausting, and you can bet my bosses heard about it. We had discussions because of that call to action. If we started getting a pattern of calls, I called up our D.C. office and asked if they were getting the same calls, and we talked. Also, recognize that your letters and your emails get seen by staffers just like your phone calls get answered. That's the way of it. If you want to talk to your rep, show up at a town hall meeting. Get a huge group, and they can't ignore. Pack the place and ask questions. We held town halls consistently that fewer than 50 people showed up for, and it was always the same people. So shake it up. And always, please be kind but firm with those staffers. They will listen and talk to you. I always did. If you run an advocacy group, invite the local staffers to show up at your events. Let them talk to people you work with and set up meetings. I loved getting out of my office and meeting with advocates in immigration, healthcare, education, science, and every type of work. Invite staffers on field trips and show them what it's like in your community. Show them the work you are doing. It works. Are you noticing a pattern here? The staff are the ones who run the ground game for Congress. Work on helping them understand and learn. Because if the staff knows you, then they have a question about a piece of legislation or amendment, they will be the one you call. So she's saying, this is great advice. Don't you guys think that's great advice?
Yeah.
How to get to so often...
Isn't she kind of explaining to us how to be a public citizen who lobbies for things that are of importance to us?
Yes, even in like show business. Like if I want to get a manager or an agent, I make friends with the person who answers the phone. right? You get them giggling, get them laughing. They are more likely to tell you, hey, this is when the manager, here's how you get a hold of them, here's what you do, and then they'll help you. Same thing in Congress, right? You go, you get their staff runs their schedule, runs their meetings, it sets up all the people they're going to talk to. Ron?
Well, I'm just going to say, a good way for everybody at home to remember this. If you don't remember these tweets and you're thinking, well, should I send an email? Should I write something on Facebook? Or should I call? Think of it this way. Congress is a lot like my Italian mom. I don't know if I have a son anymore. You never call. Well, I sent you an email, but you never call. I never hear from you. You never call. The phone's still effective.
So call. There you go. Call, and when you organize a group, invite their staff out to meet with your group. They'll go back. So this is great ideas. I mean, now does it trump money? What trumps? The only thing that trumps money is their fear of losing an election. And so if you get organized and you show up and you do stuff like that, it shows that they might lose the next election on the local. So again, this is local level activism. Did you have some?
Oh, not. I mean, I was going to say, like on Ron, what Ron said. Whenever I call my mom, I always threaten I'm not going to vote for her unless I get good casserole, and I'm going to tell my friends not to vote for her too. Throw the moms out.
Okay.